Welcome to the dark side. Welcome to Dark Side Chat number 5. In this episode, we welcome the first guests to the Dark Side Chats, both of whom are on the telephone. My first guest goes by the YouTube handle Superstar Destroyer 48.
Well, hi there. So pretty much, can you tell the world exactly when did you get started collecting?
Oh, I started collecting around 1994 or 5 and worked my way up to where I am now.
You're a sophomore in high school, is that correct?
Oh, that is correct. But when I'm at home, I just feel like I'm in the world of Star Wars itself.
Now you've been collecting, you said, since 1994 or 95, so being a sophomore in high school, you've pretty much been collecting your entire life then, is that right?
Oh, that is correct.
How many figures do you own in your collection, would you say?
I'm pretty sure it's 157 figures so far.
What would you say is your most prized possession out of all the items in your collection?
Oh, I'd have to say it'd be the B-Wing pilot with the coin in it. Mint condition and still boxed, and it still don't have that thing on the top punched out yet. And it's perfectly in a safe position at this moment.
If you could place a dollar value on the item, how much do you think something like that would be worth?
I had to, $250, but there's no way I would ever sell nothing of my Star Wars collection.
Out of all the items that you don't have in your collection, what item would you say is the one that you want the most?
There is only one. The Imperial Tidarian Shuttle.
Your collection certainly is impressive. I see here, too, that probably the biggest AT-AT that I've ever seen. Is that a toy from the 80s, or is that a model, or...
Oh, that is not a model for sure. I bought it at a flea market here in Ohio. It was a 90s model of the Power of the Force wave. When I got it, the man said that it was only for display, but I didn't see it. He had to bring it from another store. But the only problem was, he said if he would have had another one, it would have cost me $400. But because it was the last one left, he only charged me $100 for 100% condition and its box.
You got quite a deal then.
Oh, yeah.
What is it that drives you or motivates you to want to collect Star Wars memorabilia?
Oh, I like the fact that Star Wars is in great numbers, but more importantly because if I see something that is extremely good looking and it's a figure that really touches my heart after seeing the movies, then I buy it.
Well, speaking of the movies, do you have a particular, of the 6 movies at all, do you have a favorite?
Yes, I'd like the Empire Strikes Back.
That's my favorite as well. That seems to be the #1 fan favorite, I think. And why do you think that is?
I think it's because it brings up goes more into the character of each one. Like Luke, Leia, and Han Solo, and Darth Vader, they go deeper into the story and into the souls of those characters and really brings them out. Then, of course, the shocking climax almost at the end of the movie.
Of all the battles in all of the Star Wars movies, I think I like the Hoth battle the most, but that's just my...
That is mine, too.
Yeah, there you go.
That is mine. Guilty.
There you go. Well, do you have a favorite character or actor or actress from any of the movies?
My favorite character is Darth Vader, but my most favorite actor on there is Anthony Daniels.
Do you have anything else about Star Wars at all that you wanted to tell the world?
I want to say that I've been watching the Clone Wars TV series, and I watched the movie, and I think it is just great. Some people say that, oh, it's just because it's animated, or it just doesn't fit in with the storyline, doesn't make it no good. I say, you are wrong.
You know, I got a lot of emails after Dark Side Chat number 3 asking me if that was me that voiced Winnie the Pooh.
Well, indeed it was. And I understand that you have some impressions that you can do as well.
Darth Vader's breathing, exactly.
Darth Vader's breathing. Okay, go ahead and give it a try. Well, thanks very much for being the very first Lord Bruticus interviewee on the Dark Side Chats, and it's been a pleasure.
Oh, no problem. It's been a pleasure talking to you, Lord Bruticus.
Quite an intelligent young lad indeed. My next guest comes all the way from somewhere in Russia. And his name is Vasily Popov.
Vasily Popov.
Ah, Mr. Popo.
Popov.
Yes, yes. Now, you claim to be an expert on Star Wars. Is that right?
Yes, I am expert on propagandistic American attempt in 1980s to scare Soviet Union.
The Soviet Union? Mr. Poo-Poo?
Popov.
Yes, yes. We're talking about movies here, not history.
Yes, movies of shooting missile out of the sky to scare Kremlin. Movies designed by your movie star president, Ronald Reagan.
So the name George Lucas has no meaning for you, sir?
Who the heck is that? Star Wars is only fancy name given to Strategic Defense Initiative by your Yankee government.
One of the dark side abilities of Darth Bruticus is Sith sorcery.
Perhaps a little force persuasion could help you change your mind. Do you see that rifle hanging on your mantelpiece?
My AK-47... Hey, what happened to it? It looked like toy gun.
That AK-47 of yours is now a Blastech E11 blaster rifle. Have a look at it.
Yes, it look very nice now.
See how clean the barrel is?
Yes, it's very...
Hello? Are you there? So much for Mr. Poo-Poo. And now, real briefly, for a few of your emails. Let's see here. A gentleman calling himself Boozle says that my 6-year-old and I watch your show whenever we get. We love your show. Why, thank you, Boozle. That is very encouraging, and I do promise to make more Dark Side chats when I get the time. Unfortunately, I cannot make it a weekly show, but that might change in the future, perhaps someday. Here is a gem of an email consisting of only 2 words. You suck. Actually, sir, my vacuum cleaner sucks, but it does take one to know one, and I am sure that, like my vacuum cleaner, you are quite the professional at what you do. And, well, here's another email that says, quit polluting the air with your crappy show. Actually, if there is any pollution at all, sir, it comes not from my show, but from my gastrointestinal disorder, which, just for you, I will now demonstrate. If you would like to be a guest on the Dark Side Chats, and I promise not to kill you, or if you'd like to send an email that you would like read on the air, but I make no guarantees it will get on the air, send me an email at darthbaruticus@aim.com. That's all for now. Until next time, may the dark side of the Force be with you always.